Hey guys, so I just had another idea for a video, and I realised the past year or two for me has been a big jump. I've set myself, obviously, we have set ourselves goals. We want to be better, we want to be wealthier, we want to be in better shape, we want to be smarter. We all have goals. We all have goals that we want to achieve. Uh, and there's always things we want to have. But I remember listening to a mentor of mine, a mentor online, I haven't met him personally, called Myron Golden, and he talks about the principles of be, do, have. We always want to have first, but we don't want to do, and then the very last thing we want to do is become, because we know that to have some of the things and to do some of the things, to have them things, we have to become a certain person, and that means completely being reborn as a different person, which is painful, you know. And I've gone through a lot of adversity this year, a lot of failures, a lot of setbacks, probably more failures and setbacks, and exposing my weaknesses more than ever this year. But there's a chapter from a book that I've been reading or I've read called Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. His famous book is Think and Grow Rich, but this is I don't know why this one isn't up there as well, but this is an incredibly powerful book for self-help. And also it wasn't published at the time. It was refused publishing. Now I think probably because of how powerful it was, but we're not going to get into some conspiracies. So the chapter is called Learning from Adversity, and it talks about how learning from adversity and failures and setbacks actually breaks a concept in the book called hypnotic rhythm, where we get too comfortable with life, and we get too comfortable with where we are, where, you know, it's not the universe, it's not God's design or the universe's design for us to stay stagnant. We constantly need to grow, you know. And I know a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm comfortable where I'm at," you know. I've heard Myron say this, I've heard Tony Robbins say this: if you're not growing, you're dying. You know, if you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. There is no stagnation. There is no such thing as absolute stillness in the universe. You either grow or you go backwards. You cannot stay where you are. You have to grow or you have to go backwards. And if you look at a basic example of this, if you look at nature, you look at plants, you look at trees, you know, plants grow or they die. They don't stay the same. You know, even if you're looking at it and it's grown from a little seedling to a big plant, you know, like, it does not stay the same. You know, it will continue to grow, it will take in sunlight, it will take in nutrients through the water, it will take in rain, and it will grow, it will develop. And even if it looks the same, it's starting to grow seeds so that it can grow more, you know. So, like, it never stops, you know. It grows, and then it eventually dies. But if it doesn't live its whole lifespan, it's dying, you know, early, before it should. And I feel like a lot of us can do that, you know. So we need to focus on learning from adversity, and also just continuing to grow. Once you're comfortable, you know, I'm not saying don't celebrate, you know, I'm not saying don't have some sort of reward, I'm not saying don't have a weekend or a night, preferably an evening, you know, where you celebrate your success, you have some food that you want to eat, you know, maybe you watch a movie, you do whatever you want to do to relax, you know, but you need to move forward constantly. As soon as you have absorbed the information or got better at a certain thing or proven yourself in a certain field, you need to learn more. Move forward. And yeah, let's move forward, guys.